Taurus, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and I am here to talk to you about the month of September. I know I said I wasn't going to do a monthly, but I just can't help it because this is just like such a game-changing month, and I had to be there for you. You know how much I love my Taurus. So let's talk. So one of the biggest things that goes on this month is the fact that your ruling planet goes direct. So this is good. This is about getting you back on track. This is about getting you magnetic again, and you know, pleasure is coming back to you. This is about love being another focus. It's not about past endeavors or pulling you back into the past. It's about moving you forward and progressing your life, and that is exactly where you like to be because you are very precise in your movements. So for you, Venus goes direct in Leo, and so this is also a pleasure-seeking energy, and for you, this is going to be hitting in your home and family. So you are reflecting and you are taking a look at what is it going to take to make a happy family. So to me, the very first thing I thought of when I saw this is there was so much past work with you in looking at past relationships and seeing where it wasn't working out and seeing where the ego needed to die. You know, there's a depth to the fact that you had pictured an ideal family life. It was like the white picket fence, like you had it, and you know, you are under the realization that that's not your destiny, and that's not the way that's gonna go. So you are looking at things from a more balanced perspective. You are looking at things from, especially when it comes to home and family and love and romance, you're just looking at things from, there does need to be a lot more give and take if I'm going to get the long-term stable relationship that I desire, and this can take some time. So, you know, you're good with taking time. You're good with rationalizing things. Letting go is super hard for you. That can be incredibly painful. But I think that as long as you realize that there's something good on the horizon, I think we're okay with where you're at. Now, we do have a new moon solar eclipse in Virgo in your 5th house. And for you, this signifies new beginnings. The solar eclipse is a big new beginning. It's a planting seed. It's a moving forward. It's a tremendous energy. And for you, this is a moving forward in balancing out the way that you are. You know, I think at this point, you know that some of your problems are you. It is very clear to me that you realize that you were the demise of an idealistic family, situation, and that it cost you a home that you desired, a blissful union. And so I think at this point you're looking forward. You have a childlike enthusiasm for it. You know what happened. There's a bliss in letting the ending happen. And there is a sitting there trying to define yourself and have a new beginning and a new start, and getting everybody on board with your new start. So that can be incredibly difficult when you are facing this new beginning. It is humble. I think for those of you, you know, Taurus are incredibly creative individuals, and beautifully, because they love beauty, so they create beauty. I think some of you should go back to the roots of creation. You should go back and you should really look at what defines you on a level of, like, as a whole, what makes you feel like you just want to move forward and you want to create. And so many of you, that is through art. It really is. Taurus is has a gorgeous creative mind, as well as a creative spirit. So I really want you guys to start tuning into humbling down what you desire. Now, there is a sense of building something slowly, of moving forward, of standing on firm ground, of replenishing the ground that you're building a foundation. This is something that you want balance in some of your predisposed wiring. So for some of you that have had addiction issues, it is about 1 foot at a time. It's about moving forward. It's about gently progressing. It's about letting go of old egos, the ego dying. It's about looking at what you had, and it's about understanding what you could have had so that you know how to humbly create that moving forward. It's a gorgeous new beginning. So for you, if you do find somebody that you love, if you do find somebody that you cherish, if you do find somebody that is truly worth their weight in gold, then I really want you guys to really have a positive outlook and don't define yourself by your past, and don't define yourself by, you know, the fact that you had an imbalance in you at one time, or that you even still do, but you're seeing it. Seeing it's half the battle. Knowing that you have a demon is half the battle. Standing up, fighting the demon is the other battle, but knowing you even have it is such a glorious place to be, and you earned it. And there was loss, significant loss to something that helps you value family more, and love and romance. So just don't forget that if you want to plant this new beginning, if you want this new beginning to happen, it's slow and it's deliberate and it's precise, and it's okay. Don't let people rush your process. Don't let people, you know, tell you that it needs to be more about the money, that it's not the creative part of you. Really, really plant seeds and really, tend to the garden of creativity, because that's a big, start for you to heal some of these past hard times for you. You also have Mercury goes into retrograde in Libra. This is significant because it's really hard to talk about having balance and having a really good life when you don't have the routines to set up for it. So, you know, you may need to develop a better discipline in some of your routines, especially in some of your work routines. If it starts to stress you out, just remember that you are in a balancing energy. I want you to really, truly focus on the North Node in Libra and really tune into balancing energy. I think a great outlet for that is this creativity that I can't even tell you how much I'm seeing it. But don't expect everybody to be on board with it, because the ego has died, so they're defining you a little bit. But you have a fresh new start, a new beginning, a new release, and a release of your past, and it could be even a brand new freaking beginning with somebody that just plugs you in. Makes you feel alive, makes you feel like it's a new start, a new desired start. So there could be somebody, or many of you, that are just opening up so many new ideas for where you're going to take yourself moving forward. Saturn is going to go into Sagittarius on the 17th as well. That is going to be in your 8th house. This is suggesting a transformation. This is a rebirth. So this is a rebirth in, you know, in an old way of being. This is a power. This is a position of respect that you need to do. But at first, the ego has to die to a certain degree, and you need to do, this is a slow transition. This is an earth-based energy. So this is something that you will plant, and you will eventually get the respect and the admiration and the new beginning that you see. But it is through a death of something, through and I think it's ego. I think it's ego, and it's a burden of your past of some sort. Absolutely. Then on the 27th, we have a lunar eclipse in Aries. This is in your 12th house. This is the psychological area. This is the deep, deep, dark part. This is where you hide everything that is really deep and brewing inside of you. And so this is illuminating the darkness. So for some of you, I always get pulled to this death of ego, this absolute painful experience. It's an ending to the painful experience, but it is, how do you separate the ending from the beginning? Like, that ending creates the momentum for the beginning, for the starting over, for the moving forward, but there's always this definite pull to the past, but it is definitely, it's the courage to move forward. It's the courage to plant new seeds. It's the courage to redefine yourself. It's the balancing of the old identity with the new identity. So this is just very psychological, and it's very deep, and it's a personal journey. Don't expect everybody to be on board with it. It is your journey, honey. It's yours and yours alone, and you don't need to get people on board with it. What you need to do is love and respect and cherish the loved ones in your life and your family members, and to love the beautiful opportunities in love and romance and creativity. Open the doors and let them shine in, and let them create the new you, redefine you, and become what your potential always was meant to be, but you just got lost. Just got lost for a little while. It happens to all of us, honey. But you're back, right? You're back, and you're safe, and you're here, and we can start over again. Thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I will talk to you guys again next month.